I've had this conversation with a few people now. Everybody's getting these weird Wish ads. Like I got like this weird bondage face mask thing, like, and then one for your cat. And I was like, what the f? What have we got here? Hey, buddy. Alright, well, from what I can see, today I'm conducting an expose and I'm coming for you, Wish.com. You've gone too far, but before we get into this week's episode, I've got to give context to this. Mario! This year I'm participating in Movember, also known as No Shave November, also not known as No Nut November. The purpose of this month for me is to learn more about mental health so that maybe one day I can contribute to the conversation more so than just raising money. But at this point in time, fundraising is the best tool I have available to me, so if you do want to donate to my Movember fundraiser, there should be a box that comes up here, but if not, there's a link in the description. Could you spare some change for an old buccaneer? More on all of this a little bit later. For now, enjoy this week's video. Wish.com, you're going down! I had a really random first passenger encounter. You know who Amy Winehouse is?
Yeah.
She's dead, but yeah. I didn't give Amy Winehouse. No. So alright, so these two legends are Ben and Patsy, and they're gonna help me take down Wish.com. You're going down, Wish!
Benny and I are both very, well, loud people. And we can't shut up, like, we just keep talking, because I don't like silences, I'm gonna be honest. Because if there's a silence, I'm just gonna fart, it's gonna make it worse. So, like, fuck. If someone's allergic to peanuts, they're fucked. I'm gonna fart out a peanut. Anyways, that's a whole story in itself.
That is a whole story in itself, but for now, let's take down Wish.com. You're going down!
I was on, my Facebook the other day, and there was just a massive sponsored ad of Wish.
Yeah. Oh, did you see some of those fucked up ads? I've been getting some really weird ads.
Wish has the world's biggest cookie in the world.
I'm getting like girls lingerie, and I was like, how am I getting this?
Right.
I'm not in this marketplace.
Yeah,
and do you know who you follow on Instagram?
Nah, but it's not that because it's not that because everybody's. I've had this conversation with a few people now. Everybody's getting these weird Wish ads. Like I got like this weird bondage face mask thing, like, and then one for your cat. And I was like, what the fuck? It's this one. Lined nylon cat muzzles. It says here, help stop biting and chewing, but it covers their face. What Wish seems to have done is market extremely obscure products to us at scale, and some of you might say, well, it's because that's what you search for, and then they target you based on your search history, but I'm sorry, but no.
What the fuck is this?
Seriously, no. Like, what the fuck is this? I reckon it's intentional.
I think funny.
So
that's their promotion.
I think they just throw anything out there, and they're like, maybe one person might
share it.
That's actually pretty good.
No, I think they want people to share it and be like, look how fucked up this is, and then more people know about it. If you see these types of ads from Wish or any other company for that matter, and then you share it with your friends or on social media, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. You're playing the game that they want you to play.
The first picture was a pillow. You know those sequin pillows?
Yeah. Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. I've gotten that ad.
Yeah. And I'm like, ew. What? I don't even like him.
I'm not really the biggest Nick Cage fan either, but this is so cool.
And then the next one was a Tony Mockbell, mask.
Okay.
Like, it was a full-on skin mask of, a cunt wearing aviators and a mustachio and a bald.
Okay.
So basically,
I've heard of this one as well. That guy's Tony Mockbell. Why is that name familiar? What did he do?
Tony Mockbell was that mad. He looked like
No, Tony Mockbell was like the Melbourne drug lord. Remember he stabbed in Greece on the boat.
Yeah.
And he was in recently. Remember he got stabbed in prison recently.
I don't actually think this is supposed to be Tony Mockbell, but this is terrifying. One of them is like a thing for kids to pee in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, at first I thought like it was some weird sex toy, and then I'm like, wait, that's a kid.
Like,
that's the, yeah. I was like, how is this being shown? So this is the product. It's a bit weird, but I guess it's not all too unbelievable. It has a little bag that says the game of the pee, and then it's pretty much got this thing. I'm not going to explain it properly, I'm just going to kind of leave it to your imagination, but it's basically a travel potty. Because I got a security camera, it's always rolling. When I get permission, I make these videos for the internet. It's like documenting the interactions I have with my passengers every weekend. Would you want to be in it if I like took part in the conversation?
Sure.
Yeah?
I look cute, I feel like fucking until the hunt.
My brother and his fiance have been in Uber where the guy said the same thing. I was like, this is the same thing.
In Melbourne?
In Melbourne, like,
it's possible.
do you have a YouTube account, like, funny Uber rides?
Yeah, that's
I think my brother and his fiance is in it. Yeah.
So look, there's no doubt that Wish's marketing techniques are peculiar to say the least, but I got a couple of other products here. I want to show you. I got a Donald Trump toilet cleaner. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but China. I got these socks that make your feet look like steak. Yeah, but I really gotta say, I mean, come on. Look, you can give him a nosebleed.
Like, let's be honest here. If you see a Wish thing come on your Facebook, you're gonna have a swipe. Like,
yep.
You're not gonna have a look.
Exactly. Especially when it's like some.
Oh, especially when the first thing's like, you're like, what is going on here? And then you swipe again. It's like, oh, what is going on here?
Yeah.
You know the movie's Longest Yard?
Yeah.
You know the one that doesn't speak, Silent Bob? Babyface Bob?
Yeah.
I look like him in photos, so I gotta look like a bit cute. I look like a fat Pocahontas. Alright, I'm just gonna pop out.
Oh, you're doing the sneeze?
Am I sneezing?
No, you do sneeze like a...
That's really Asian.
Okay. Okay, mate. On the count.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
What happened?
Let me see if I can.
Brother!
Hold on.
What is that? Oh,
that's
enough.
That's a good one.
That's one enough.
That's nice to meet you guys. That was fun. That was fun.
Have a good night.
Thank
Drive
you.
safely.
I will. Thank you. So listen, Wish, we know what you're doing, and frankly, it's really not the end of the world. Your products are weird as but you gave me content, and you gave me this pillow, and it's just fantastic. You also happen to give me a solution to the situation that I have here. I think it's supposed to. Just before you go, yesterday I did a bit of a Q&A on my Instagram, and I think because Movember is associated with mental health, somebody asked me this. No, not that. This. Now I've got some like knee-jerk responses that I could give to this question, but for something as serious as this, I don't think a knee-jerk response is appropriate. The thing is, this does interest me, and I do hope that one day I can actually give a thoughtful and educated response to questions like this and questions alike. So what I'm doing is I'm having conversations with people who have been affected. 2 days ago, I had a conversation with one of you guys in Texas, and it was incredible to me the fact that you would open up to me, a stranger on the other side of the world, and share a story about both of your parents taking their own lives. This week I've got a few more conversations lined up with some of you guys, and the point of this for me is to listen, to try to learn, and to try to understand what you've gone through. This will all continue far beyond the month of November, so if you do have a mental health story of your own that you're comfortable sharing with me, a stranger possibly on the other side of the world, please reach out to me privately, or if you're not comfortable with like a FaceTime sort of conversation, you can email me as well. I'm hoping that I can communicate my intentions here sincerely, because I understand it is a bit of an unusual ask for people to share personal things, but the idea is that I can immerse myself in these stories and these experiences, and hopefully one day use my platform to help the space in an effective way. And on that note, You can still donate to my Movember fundraiser if you want to. You can support this shit show for the month. Have a good weekend.
I don't care if you spend all my money, honey, long as you leave me alone.
I used to listen to her heaps like a while back. I forgot about her, and like I put her on like this evening because I hadn't listened to her in forever, and I remembered Amy Winehouse. Then like kind of randomly, as soon as like I leave home, this car like cuts me off, number plate Amy. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then the very first passenger I picked up, two guys dropped his friend off first, and then as soon as his friend gets out of the car, he's like, I hear you're playing Amy. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I went to school with her.
What?
And I was like what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, my dad is close friends with her dad. And then I was like,
trip out.
all of this, like, and this is literally within like 10 minutes of leaving home, and I just figured, like, as an Uber driver, that's the most exciting thing that's going to happen to me for months.
Fuck, man, that's gangster.
What would have been really freaky is if I picked Amy Winehouse up after that. Like, that would have just freaked me out.